Welcome! This is Melskiner, and we're back with some more Xenonauts. And we learned quite a few things in the last mission. We were able to do a mission against a Corvette. We were able to capture an alien officer, which is our current objective. And we're working on the research project for that. We have another Corvette that is on the way. We've set a couple Foxtrots out to deal with it, which should be enough. To be honest with you, I could have sent a Condor out there as well, but I'm not sure how effective a Condor is going to be considering the range of the weapons that a Corvette has. If we have to, we'll send out a couple Condors, though, to deal with it if it comes to that. The Corvettes seem to be fairly slow. At least they're as slow as a light scout, so the Condors do have a chance of actually catching it. So again, if it happens, then it happens. I believe damage does carry over for a UFO, so if we do damage to the UFO, we could send out the Condors and maybe they'll be able to deal with the enemy. But in any case, let's go ahead and get that going. Now, we do have the Charlie coming into the base. I am going to want to deal with that at some point, but let's go ahead and engage here. We've got a decent amount of fuel, and we should be able to get this thing done. As a matter of fact, last time I just had the Foxtrot just go straight at it and fire off their missiles, and that seemed to do the trick. So that's what we're going to go for now. It doesn't seem like the Corvettes are that maneuverable, so we should be able to turn in on it before it is able to. There's our missiles. So let's start getting our craft away from the enemy UFO, and it looks like this is our escape route. Hopefully this lands and does enough damage. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, so our Foxtrot's going to be back. I probably just should send out the next Charlie team. Let's just check real quick where we are on the production of our Jackal armor. See, that's the reason why I'd want to wait. The Jackal armor, we don't have, I think, enough for our second squad, so we're going to need Charlie 1 to come back, and then we're going to strip them of their armor, and then we'll have enough armor for our second team. We're going to have to hold back Charlie 1 because we lost one member. We do have replacements for that member, so we can still send out Charlie 1, but we also have injuries as well, which are going to need to be addressed. So Charlie 2 is going to be what we end up sending out. Charlie 1 should be in here fairly soon, so there we go. We've got Charlie 1 in there. Now we can come in to Charlie 1 and start removing the armor. So we're just going to go to basic armor with everybody. I don't know if we permanently lost the one Jackal armor that the member that died had. Not sure if you recover armor or not. Yeah, it looks like we recovered it because we've only produced 9 and we have 9. So yeah, it seems like we recovered that from the dead one. So let's go on to our squad setup here. So Charlie 2 should be ready to go more or less. Let's just check to see what we've got as far as a team. So Charlie 2 has a sniper, an assaulter. We have a shield, a rifleman, and an assaulter. So from what I count there, that is 2 assaulters, 1 shield, 1 sniper, and 2 riflemen, I believe. Well, that's not the strategy we've been using. I moved over to a 2 shield, 2 assaulter strategy. But to be totally honest with you, there's nothing wrong with this setup either. It'd be really good to have more bodies for the assault, though. As we've seen, Corvettes are pretty spacious. They have a number of rooms. I don't know how good a shield's going to be, though, because there's a lot of angles to cover. Well, either way, we're going to need to set up our squad. So what do we have in reserve? I'm going to need a shield for the dead member, the person we lost in the last mission. I could just turn Robert over here into a shield, so that would be fine for Charlie 1 to replace the lost. I think we keep the squad as is. For now, let's just go over to Charlie 2, though, and start equipping them. So we do have a Hunter Scout car. I think that's very valuable. As we saw in the last fight, I believe the Hunter Scout car killed at least 2 of the aliens. So extremely valuable, as well as the scouting. You're not losing one of your more valuable members by sending it out. Now, I may want to hire another soldier, but I'll wait until the end of the month. We do have some replacement soldiers, so we can get that going. All right, so let's go through the list here. So we've got Kerry Robinson here is our assaulter. Well, first things first, you're going to need jackal armor, which is going to put you a little heavy, but you've got plenty of grenades here, probably a little overkill. So we'll get rid of one stun grenade, and I don't think you need necessarily 2 frag grenades, so we're going to get rid of one of those. And I think that can be a good setup for us. So moving on, we've got Francis here, who also is going to need jackal armor, and you're a sniper. Just get rid of the stun baton, and not sure what I'd get rid of after this. Character's not particularly strong. The armor's important. I think I'll get rid of the flashbang. We have to get rid of more than that. Find the smoke grenade. I do want to have the stun grenade just so everybody has the possibility of knocking out an alien if we come to that. Yeah, but we don't really need to knock out aliens anymore, so I'm going to go with smoke grenade. Charlie 2 is just going to be a kill team. These stun grenades are still good because it's a good way to clear out enemy UFOs. With that in mind, I think I'm going to actually use 2 frag grenades in this case. All right, let's move back on. So we have another assaulter, and again, we have a number of grenades here. We're still going to have to clear some things. Let's go with 2 and 2 here. So we've got 2 flashbangs, actually 3 flashbangs, 2 stun grenades. That will do, I think. Moving on, we've got Victor here, who also needs some jackal armor, which means we're going to have to lighten the load. Grenades are so important. And that's not even going to be enough. Ugh. We get rid of an ammunition thing here. Yeah, I mean, normally you don't run out of ammo, so I'm going to go ahead with that. Maybe not the best move, but unfortunately this guy's just not strong enough to do what is needed. To be honest with you, Robert probably would be the better call as far as shields go, but for now I'm just going to keep Victor in that role. Hey, we should have jackal armor still going. Give you some jackal armor, which means, of course, I'm going to have to start moving some things. I guess we don't really need as many shock batons as I have going here. I think the shield should have one. And I think our assaulters should have one. But the riflemen don't need it, so... Matter of fact, our shield, I think, would be more effective without it. Again, I'm not concerned about getting... I don't know. That's a tough call. I guess I'll go with that. Not really concerned with getting captives at this point. So one of each type of grenade. I guess I'm going to get rid of the smoke grenade. We'll go with that. All right, finally you are a rifleman. Jackal armor. And wow, you have a ton of time units. So we're heavy yet again. Let's get rid of the smoke grenade. And you never had a stun baton. All right, I'll get rid of the stun grenade. All right, well, that's Charlie 2 set up. Let's go ahead and get out there. So Charlie 2 is going to go out and do this mission. We do have alien activity over here, so a UFO may stray into this area. Hopefully Foxtrot 2 will get back. Now, this doesn't look like it's going to be a day mission. So that's good to see. And we're on the 25th. Okay, let's engage. It's daytime, so we have a bit of an advantage there. Well, less of a disadvantage, let's put it that way. I didn't set up my squad deployment, so hopefully that was something that we already have set up because I didn't change it. All right, so let's see. We've got edge of the map right there, not edge of the map. So what I might do, first things first, we always send the Hunter Scout car out. That's the edge of the map here. So it looks like most of our activity is going to go on this way. Oh, I'm not sure I'll be able to use my Hunter Scout car here. Okay, we have got Scary Alien, Reaper, I guess they are called. Let's go ahead and open up on it with a machine gun. Managed to hit it twice, and down it goes. All right. But we don't need to capture any more of those because we kind of already know about them. So in this case, I have my Assaulter come out. As much as I don't like that idea, I don't want to waste the action points. So we haven't discovered anything about that Reaper yet, so I don't know what to think of it. Go ahead and set up here. I'll face in this direction so we're ready with the reaction shots. I think the shield should come out this way because there's not likely going to be anything over here. Just to double check though, I'm going to go ahead and pop out with one of my Assaulters, and we're going to start moving this way because the edge of the map is over here. So we still have quite a bit of stuff to cover over here. Move out, peek over here, come over here, and we'll take a knee just so we're in that cover. Ideally, I'd want one of my riflemen over there, to be totally honest with you. But that's the way we went with things, so that's what we did. Okay, just checking. Do we want the shield to come over here, or do we want the shield to clear the room? Well, what are we going to do with our riflemen and our snipers? So there's nothing over here. We could put a rifleman up in this cover here and keep an eye over here. To be honest with you, an Assaulter would not necessarily be a bad call in that regard. Like we have to go the long way around. Move the Hunter Scout car up a little bit. We're going to want to squeeze that through here anyway. I think we can squeeze it through like that. So for now, we're just going to move this up, giving us a little bit of vision. Now try that move. Yeah, a little bit better because we're not having to go so far around. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a knee here. And should we look like that? Maybe. All right, just so that we don't have somebody kill us through this, I'm just going to go ahead and come in here. And we're going to go boop, boop. Okay. Let's get in here. Now, there could be somebody in here, and they might shoot through this window and kill me from the side. If that happens, that happens. But for now, we're just going to get in behind this table and try and get some semblance of cover. Okay. Again, Assaulter probably should have gone over this way now that I think about it, but I just kind of went with what I had. I should probably be a little cautious and not get too spread out here. So I'm going to have my sniper come over here, take a knee. We are kind of in cover through the door here, and it seems like we can see over here. So we at least are covering the area. And this rifleman, not really sure what I want to do just yet. It's hard to say. This might be a lot of buildings over here. Maybe I'll have you set up where I should have set up. Okay. So there's a door here. I'm going to take a knee just because there could be an alien that pops through that door. Okay, so everybody is set up for this turn. I don't know if that's a good setup, but we'll see here in a second. Okay, somebody shot at somebody, but it wasn't any of my people. At least nobody got hit because I don't see any health bars having been reduced. Okay, and that was not me shooting either, so sounds like civilians taking care of some aliens there. All right, let's grab our Hunter Scout car. I always like to start with that because it does the scouting. That's its job. So we're going to go ahead and move through here. This is the only way I can take the Hunter Scout car. We can run over these trees, so that's not a problem. I say as I'm not actually sure if I can run them over. I think our Hunter Scout car is stuck here. Because it cannot run over that. Oh, it may be able to squeeze. No, I can't squeeze through there. I don't have any route there. All right, well, that's as far as our Hunter Scout car goes, I guess. We can plug up this little area. But really, we're just using it to peek here. So this is the problem with the Hunter Scout car. Sometimes you get on maps like this where the Hunter Scout car can't really help you much. And as a result, we're kind of screwed right now. Okay, so I just did a little bit of peeking around. For now, I'm just going to have it keep an eye on this area. So that doesn't mean that we're not going to be able to take anybody through that way, but I guess that is what it is. Okay, so our assaulter should clear some areas. So just look over there. It doesn't appear to be anything. I'm going to take my other assaulter in through here. Okay, it doesn't appear we have enough action points for that. So instead, I'm going to just come in alongside the Hunter Scout car. We're going to take an E just to be on the safe side. Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. We'll have that. Have much in the way of cover over here. The wall is going to be there eventually. I think for now we just take cover where we've got it. So we are able to clear that a little bit more effectively. Okay, so shield has cleared this room. Now there's not likely going to be anything else over here. Let's go ahead. Pop this door. Not seeing anything over there. I have my rifleman. I think it's a little bit at a time. Okay. Rifleman. Have a shot. Don't. Well, at this point, can't throw a grenade. Guy doesn't have enough of an arm on him to get it over there. We have the action points to do it, but not the arm. Alright. Well, we could still keep this guy maybe somewhat pinned down, although this is really blocking a lot of the area. I could toss a grenade in here to blow this up, but I don't know if that's really going to be all that effective. So far, this setup is looking somewhat problematic for me. So I'm going to have to keep this rifleman here, and I'm going to have to reroute our assaulter because charging this way is going to be a death sentence. So we're going to start coming over this way, and I'm going to try and get in through this door. I'm going to take a knee just to be on the safe side. All right. Let's see, who haven't we moved? The rifleman. We already have a reason why we're not going to move that rifleman. That's because we know there's an alien over here and we want to cover. As a result, I can't move my shield, so I'm just going to have the shield take a knee and cover this area to some extent. Okay, so not a big fan of this turn. There's sniper. Sniper's there. Sniper to be able to cover us. Sniper might be a good person because we do get cover here. Okay. Go ahead and take a knee so that we are somewhat covered here. And I can go with a normal shot. That'll be 52%. Managed to hit. Okay, so maybe a little bit of a tricky proposition here. I could try and move up with the shield, but I think that's a little too dangerous because there could be shots from this window. At the very least, we have tried to mitigate the chance of this alien charging in, maybe. Maybe I should have kept my assaulter in the same area, but for now, I think that's what we're going to go with. As a matter of fact, this is a good point, I think, to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Gunner signing out.